dog should know all the basic commands, all of them. It should have advanced training too, but if you're not teaching the dog all the basic commands and drilling the dog on a daily basis, you know, throughout its life, it could be as simple as going through the door, making the dog sit, but you should be drilling the dog. Why do you have the dog? Sit! Good boy. The down command is very important. It can be used, it has applications. You should teach your dog this. Gus, sit. You better knock it off, son. And we've been teaching Gus the down command. He just started doing it. Both dogs, I tried several different methods to get them to do it, to get them, and Toto's doing it pretty good. She's doing it pretty good, and I shaped the behavior with Toto. With him, with Gus, it's been a little bit more difficult. He's a bigger dog, a different kind of dog. Both dogs, when I tried just using pressure, downward pressure, they both sort of like did the bucking bronco thing, sort of like backing away, like I'm not going to do that. It ended up sort of working with him. The first thing that I tried with Gus was trying to lure him down with a piece of meat. Gus, no, sit. We're still working on stuff. He hadn't been here that long, so he hasn't been conditioned enough, so he still screws up. The important thing is when the dog screws up, Gus, respond. Now I'm doing a video, so my timing's off, but respond. So you take a piece of meat like this, you put it behind your thumb, and then he might do it because we've got him to do the down command. So he might do it, but he wouldn't really do it, but we tried. And so you put it behind your thumb like this, and then you, in a downward motion, you kind of direct the dog down like this. Gus, down, down, no, down, down. Oh, that's good, boy. You are a good boy. Sit. Now you notice I didn't give it to him. He wouldn't do this the other day. What was effective with him, while I was doing this, and he wouldn't go in the down position, I grabbed his front legs, sort of pulled him out by saying down. And then when he got in the down position, I tried to keep him so that he would stay belly down, not belly up, because he would do that, and that's no good. So what I mean is, like, I'd say down, and he wasn't moving the front legs, so I grabbed the front legs and kind of pulled him out. Gus, down. No, down. Good boy. Good boy. You like this. Like, I'm not going to pet that behavior. I don't want that. I want this. Okay? You might have to try different things with different dogs, and if you notice, he did not do this properly. Here, heel. No! Four on the floor, brother. He's excited because he knows that I like that he does this now. Gus, here. No, here. Sit. It depends on the dog. Like, I'll go over shaping. Shaping's like you say sit. You see the dog, it starts to sit, and you say sit. That would be an example of shaping. But like, here, heel. I want him to be able to do this, and this will take a few days. Gus, sit. I want him to stay. You know, I don't want him going in front like this, but right now it's fine. Toto was going in front and going sort of out to the side too, but you know, we just tighten everything up as we go. We have the dog doing the command now. Now it's about muscle memory and making sure that the dog's, you know, doing it the proper way. But the fact that he will go down now is a vast improvement. Gus, down. No, down. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pressure right here on the back of his shoulder blades to make sure he goes in the down position. Good boy, down. Notice how I'm using control. I have the leash, and I'm making sure that he doesn't go over on his belly. Now, we'll do it one more time, and then we'll be done until the next session. Here, Gus, here. So he wasn't doing it this good yesterday. By the end of the night, I was like, oh, he will sort of do it, and each day he'll get better at this. So as I'm directing him down, remember it's muscle memory, I will be using the leash, trying to keep him going straight. That's my goal. And if he gives me a refusal, if I had to put pressure on the shoulder blades to make sure that he goes down, I'll do it, because I know it's muscle memory, and that's all going to take over. it'll be fine. You can put the dog in the position. Don't listen to the food trainers. They don't know what they're talking about. Using food, if I would have used food and given him the food after we tried this, like one time isn't going to make a difference, but if you keep doing it, which the food trainers just keep giving, it's nonsense. You don't have to use it. This is the only time, Gus, that I use it, and I just sort of, I don't need to give it to the dog. I'm not going to bribe the dog into doing it. He will do it out of respect and because he likes doing the command. Gus, down. No, down. Much better. Good boy. You see how he's going a little bit straighter? Now, I do not want him to roll over on his back, so I'm giving a little downward pressure with the leash. Gus. Here, Gus. Heel. You go get Toto, and I'll show you what I mean by shaping. This is a command. It's not that easy all the time. Different dogs, it's going to be, you know, you do different things to get them doing it. But just because something is difficult with your dog doesn't mean that you're not, oh, I'm going to skip over that command. What are you talking about? Find somebody that's confident to get your dog trained so that you have a language you can use with the dog. Not training the dog properly. Your dog's just going to be in a confused state. It's going to be unhappy. You're going to be unhappy. What good is that? It doesn't make any sense. Gosh, you're a good boy. He's getting this. He's awesome. This is Toto, and she's a totally different kettle of fish. Completely different than the lab. Typical of the cattle dog. The lab is typical of the lab. And both of them sort of did the active puppy thing. No, Toto, sit. She wants to go up here. Toto, up. Notice how she goes in the down position right away? That's what we did. I shaped her behavior. But her being like a typical cattle dog, and she is typical, and him being a typical Labrador, doesn't necessarily mean that they wouldn't have traits that were atypical of each breed. They're dogs. They're all the same. There's like a spectrum that they all fall on. There's like this predictability on like how I'm going to train the dog. It isn't about difficulty. I don't find any breed difficult. People ask me like, what's the most difficult breed to train or the easiest dog to train? It just doesn't compute with me. They're all difficult for the person that doesn't understand dogs. So there is no breed. She would be similar to training a Shiba, and Shibas, you know, are not easy to train, but no dog is. That's the point, is we have 4 million dogs dying every year because of improper training, lack of training, or no training at all. Sit! So her doing the down position, what I tried first was just using leash pressure in a downward motion, and that wasn't working. What she would do is she'd do the pony routine. You know, I'm not doing that, sort of backing up, getting tension on the leash, that BS. So it's like, that didn't work. And I knew that when she jumped on this, that she liked this, and a lot of times she would go into the down position just like she did. And I figured, well, I'll try that before I try food, you know, luring her down with food, and that's what I did. And the first time I did it, as soon as she got up, she got in the down position. As soon as she got in the down position, there was tension on the leash so that she couldn't pop back up into a sit position. And I was praising her. Good girl, down, down, something like this. Here, heel, up, down, down, like this, see? So there's pressure here, she can't get up. Remember, it's muscle memory. It's a lot about muscle memory and repetition. Good girl, down. Here. Toto, up, down. Good girl, that's good. Good girl, no, down. Down, no. See, it excites her heel. So now it's to the point where she'll do the down position, and we don't have to have her jump on that. Toto, sit. Down. No, down. Down. You don't like doing it in the grass? You can do it. No, down. Good girl, down. Heel. We'll take her to an area that's more mowed. A lot of times you work the dog in in tall grass and stuff like that, they don't want to do it. It causes excitement. I'm not saying that she won't do it in tall grass. She's just not been doing it long enough for it to be conditioned where if we're in a field and I say down, she's going to fly into down. So let's take her to a bald area. After working her on the tire in the down position, I knew that she liked the weave pulls. So I figured, well, we'll do the weave pulls and then we'll start using down as positive reinforcement because I taught her it's something that's good. So we'll finish, as she comes out of this gate, I'll put her in the down position. At first, she's just going in the down position. It was maybe out in front of me or to the side. I didn't care because she was doing it. That's all I wanted. Now, she does the weave pulls off leash, by the way. But we'll do them on leash like I did, days ago, and use the leash to direct her so that she's going more straight. And we'll keep the leash on her for a while, a day or two, and then we'll try doing it off leash and have her go in the down position. It's something like this. Toto here. Heel. Toto weave. Down. Good girl. You're a good girl. You, sis, are awesome. You're awesome. Let's do it again. Here, heel. No, heel. Weave. No. She missed a gate. We're going to go back. She's excited. Here, heel. Weave. Good. Down. Little too. No. Yes. Yes. You do it again because you got too excited. We end on a high note. Now this time I'm going to watch. I won't say anything because it's causing her excitement. Weave. And perfect. You're a good dog. Watch watch how you talk to the dog. You might be causing too much excitement in the dog. Maybe try a different tone, not as an excited tone. Remember, they don't understand words, they understand tone. Now, because she was good, now I'll just run her through. The weave pulls off leash. Heel. No, heel. No. Here, weave. No, heel. Heel, baby. Weave. No. Bring it back to the gate she missed. Weave. Here. We'll run her through again. Heel. Come on, baby, heel. No. Okay, weave. Here. Weave. Here. Weave. Here. Weave. Here. Weave. Down. No, down. She almost had it perfect. Let's try it one more time. One more time. Heel. Come on, baby, heel. Let's go. Weave. Here. Weave. Here. Weave. Here. Weave. Here. Weave. Down. No, down. Good girl. You're good. Not perfect. It's all right. We have plenty of time. She's doing great. Both dogs are doing great. Take your time with your dog. Be thorough. End on a high note. End when the dog's doing it proper. If it takes 3 times to do it proper, okay. But if it's taking 30 times or something, you're doing something wrong. You are. That is not helping you get your dog trained by just training it. That's not it. You want to keep it, you want to keep it up. It shouldn't be drudgery. If the dog does a perfect retrieve, quit. You throw one retrieve and it does a perfect, quit. You're keeping the dog's attitude up and you're telling the dog, yes, that's what I want. It's no big deal that it took her 3 times to do this proper. It isn't. It's nothing. She's great. Your dog is not a robot. But if you're having trouble with your dog, it could be a bunch of factors. It could be that you're not using enough pressure, your timing is off, your dog's confused. And if your dog's confused, doing a 30 or 40 times trying to end on a high note. What that's saying is that you need to backtrack, back to the basics. Don't go too fast. You are a good dog, dude. Heel.